Mesa College. And Chattering takes on South Dakota School of Mines. Speaking of Chattering, Cowboys losing a heartbreaker last week to Chattering. Up north, the Cowboys happy to return home, second to the last home game of the season. Next week, of course, Senior Day will be here at the Perk. And we are just about set for kickoff. Chandler Davis, 14 touchbacks on the season, left-footed kicker, outlining, and we'll do our best to catch it. So Cowboys will get the football first. The clock is set, and we are just about set for kickoff. Thank you, everybody, for joining. And also for those watching in Albuquerque on Comcast Channel 26, and we're underway from Las Vegas. And it's going to be a touchback, and that's touchback number 15 for Chandler Davis on the season. So off we go. Let's meet the starting offensive unit for the far fan to kick off for the Cowboys. And it's going to be a pooch kick, and a fair catch is called right at the 30-yard line. And that's where Western State will go to work first. Here at Sanchez Family Stadium here in Las Vegas, New Mexico. Next week will be Senior Day, next Saturday, as the Cowboys wrap up the season. Looking forward to seeing all the parents and great Cowboy fans come on out for that as we honor the seniors and thank them for everything they did for Cowboy football. To about a 13-yard run, the kickoff is going to sail about 8 yards into the end zone, and the Cowboys take over first and 10. So back onto the field comes Danny Cameron. Cowboys come in as a 6th-ranked defense overall in the RMAC. Morfizo brought him down. Punting time for the Cowboys. Dylan Castaway. And he's going to left foot kick this one. And it takes a nice Cowboy bounce. The Cowboys are saying they got it. A Western State player touched it. Officials are talking about it, no indication. Now they're going to come over and they're going to discuss it. Dylan Gasaway, a 6'2" redshirt freshman out of Albuquerque. As the officials talk about it, here comes the replay. A lot of bodies around it. And they're going to say it does belong to the Cowboys. 21-yard line. So it's about a 19-yard run to the football. This one's going to be into the end zone again. Cowboys will take over first and 10 again at the 25-yard line. Farfan. A little bit of help from the wind on that one. In any event, it went through. And it's 10-6. Farfan line drive kick. Going to be taken at about the 8. Up to the 20, 25, a little bit of a seam and brought down, spun around at about the 34-yard line. Bryce Harvey on the, and it brings up 4th down. Bryce Harvey is going to drop deep. Matt Rodriguez will be punting it away. Harvey's going to stand back at about the 24, 25-yard line. Rodriguez gets his foot into it. It's a pretty good kick. Goes out of bounds at about the 24-yard line, thereabouts, for the Cowboy bench. And it's going to bring up 4th down, and they have to punt the football. Garrett Boyd on to punt it. Jackson will be dropping back at about the 45-yard line as he awaits this punt from Boyd. Averages about 41 yards a kick. Good high punt. Jackson's going to get away from this one as it goes out of bounds at about the 48-yard line of Highlands. Yard line, it's going to bring up 4th down here for the Cowboys at about 13. Fletcher on the stop that time. Bryce Harvey is going to drop back at about the 10-yard line for Matt Rodriguez. Rodriguez getting set to punt the football away here. And the officials, the line judge to our side, will call procedure against the Cowboys. So it's 4th down. Called it about 18 to go now. Long count as Rodriguez waits the snap. Nice high kick. And it goes out of bounds about the 20-yard line, and back comes the Western State Colorado University offense. Jackson's going to drop back again. And once again on the punt is Garrett Boyd. High kick. And it's going to take a nice Western State bounce inside the 30 to about the 29-yard line. Doing the best he can to make something out of nothing. There he did. But it still gives the Cowboys a 4th down at about 6. So Matt Rodriguez comes on again. And Bryce Harvey's going to drop at about the 7. And they're going to fake it. They throw it out and caught. And that should be enough for a Cowboy 1st down. Pass was complete. For Ziotti. 39.1 seconds to go here till intermission. The Cowboys take the lead on a touchdown pass from Danny Cameron to DJ McFadden. Farfan getting set to kick off here. Harvey and Nelson will be deep right on the goal line. Farfan approaches. Good kick, and that's going to sail into the end zone for a touchback. Bring it out to the 25 for Western State. Good football game here this afternoon at Le'Veon Patricia Sanchez Family Stadium. We'll just let the clock run out. That's going to do it for the first half. And at the end of the first half of play, New Mexico Highlands is going to lead it 14-10. Do some great high school highlights here in New Mexico in the Albuquerque area. We'll come back and talk stats as well, among others. Coming up at halftime, it's 14-10 Highlands. It's halftime. Fumbles, both teams have lost one fumble. Penalties, Western State has 3 penalties for 30 yards. The Cowboys 4 for 30 yards. Time of possession, Second half action getting set to get underway, and Western State will be receiving first here. Good football game this afternoon, the RMAC. A very untraditional like RMAC football game at that.
Welcome to our second half here, the beautiful campus of New Mexico Highlands University.
Farfan's going to be kicking it off as he kicks towards the north end zone. It's going to be against New Mexico Highlands, so they're going to back him up 5 yards. So he'll be kicking it from the 30-yard line here. So once again, Farfan will tee it up. Malik Brown had to come over to hold it. Also, then Willie Morris came in, and finally Farfan said, I'll just kick it. This time they're going to pooch kick it, and fair catch is called at the 30-yard line. And that moves the football all the way back to the 16-yard line. Good high kick. And it goes out of bounds right at about the 36-yard line. Goes Alston left side on the counter, delayed counter, and he's going to pick up about, let's call it about 8-9 yards, and it's fourth down. So Marty Fine, the head coach, says let's punt the football and live for another day. Cowboys with 4 penalties in the first half. Already have 2 this half. End over end kick. Fair catch is going to be called for at about the 46-yard line, and Mountaineers go to work for the second time here in the second half. Chandler Davis getting set to kick it off again. He stands back at about the 21. Gets a nice running start at it, and this one is going to be through the hands and into the end zone for a touchback. Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line. Back comes Danny Cameron and company. Joseph Gutierrez first to make contact. Good high punt. That's going to take a bit of a Western State bounce. Now it takes a nice roll all the way to the 9-8-yard line. Cowboys with some real estate to make up here. Cowboys will be forced to punt deep in their own part of the field.
Bryce Harvey back deep to receive for the Mountaineers.
Bryce Harvey is going to drop back right around midfield for the Mountaineers. Rodriguez on the punt again. And that one's going to go out of bounds. This is going to give Western State some pretty good field position here at the 37-yard line.
Or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
Israel Farfan to kick off for the Cowboys and now lead it 20-16. And that one's going to sail deep into the end zone. 4-point game for the Cowboys, and again, just kind of looking back at the 10-10 mark of the third quarter. And he's going to be dropped right about the 40-yard line.
Dylan Jacob on the carry.
Devin Muldrow was right there. And it's 4th down.
Brought down by Devon Muldrow.
TJ Jackson's going to drop back for the Cowboys. High kick. Jackson telling everybody to get away. That's going to go dead just shy of the 30-yard line. That's where the Cowboys go back to work. Ball is incomplete. Intended for Drew Tolles. Chase Kinstad. Pretty good coverage there. Mountaineer defense holds, and they'll get its 4th down and about 9 to go. Matt Rodriguez waiting for the snap. Line drive kick. And bobbled and picked up. And out to the 35, 36-yard line on the return.
Bryce Harvey on the return. Penalty on the field.
There is a penalty, though. It's thrown in, and it's 4th down. They're going to have to give up the football.
In and out of the hand for Zach Manchester.
So here comes the punt team on once again. Garrett Boyd on, and once again dropping back is TJ Jackson. Jackson will drop back at about the 30-yard line. Cowboys need to start thinking about using up some clock here. Get a few first downs. Good high kick. Jackson again telling everybody to get away. It's going to be downed at about the 38-yard line.
505-433-4020. Mercedes is a
down in 9. Got to give it up to Jason Pohl and Josh Brown, our producer and directors today. Doing a great job as always. A nice high punt's going to be taken at about the 9-yard line, and that's where Western State gets it with 1 timeout left. Last and 79 to go. That's going to do it. Pass is complete, but the Cowboys are going to win it by a score of 20-16. Your Cowboys are going to increase on the year to 4-5 in conference, 4-6 overall. Next week, Senior Day at 1 o'clock. They play Colorado Mesa. We hope to see you all out here. We're looking forward to seeing the parents, looking forward to seeing the families. Once again from La Villa and Patricia Sanchez Family Stadium, the final score, New Mexico Highlands 20, Western State 16. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I'm Richard Tripp. Peace, everybody. We're out.